Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Inside. Ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. Makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lorenzen throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. That one the other way. That's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. 2 on, 1 out. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
To the right side, Hampson. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Will Smith to the plate. Out to short, Correa. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. Back in Minnesota. On the hill for the Mariners. Logan Gilbert. How about a scouting report on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That
We
misses.
got a full count.
Full count now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Josh Young. Ball one there.
1-0. Hey.
Bader at first, one gone. That
Ball
misses
two.
the zone, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Bader around third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Lorenzen back to work. And that clips the inside corner. Tellez batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Line drive, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Oh, that's inside.
And that one is inside, ball one. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
That's it.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Crawford off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And that's in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That ball's foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Polanco tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman, Ty France.
First pitch misses. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 8.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Yuri Ruiz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Over to Polanco. They get 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Garrett Hampson. Runner on the move. Pitch in the dirt.
0-1.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And that one missing low. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Raley makes the catch, and that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Luke Raley. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Next to hit, Wyatt Langford.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Hampson got the out.
Got him.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The batter number 7.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is inside. That one lifted to left. Bader under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Twins did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. So up next,
Now
Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1.
Buxton.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Young stands in now and watches strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Back to first, and he's safe. Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Target Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. On the ground, right side, Hampson. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On to France. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Going around.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's too low. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tosses to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Fastball is outside. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Contreras in the box lays off for ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Next pitch is inside. 3-1 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Pitch is in there.
Three
and
balls,
now it's
2
filled
strikes.
up 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Base knock and now a free pass.
The batter,
This has the
number 4.
makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Now Correa up to hit. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Moore fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The
Now
double
batting,
play he
the
was
first
looking for.
baseman.
Really good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Lewis on third with 2 out. And there's the ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ruiz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a foul out of play. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Base hit center field. The run scores from third. We're tied at 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hampson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Crawford. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Randy Arozarena. Lorenzen back to work. Now one miss. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike.
Inside, ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
J.P. Crawford.
In there for strike 1. The Twins leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. The throw in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Danny Coulomb into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Grabs it barehanded. In time. Got it.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And up next for Seattle, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Line to left, and foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Hey!
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one the other way. Hampson throws to first in time. Out to escape. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Harrison Bader.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 46, Trent Thornton.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The throw to first.
Got him.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So digging in, Byron Buxton. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one off the mark, outside. And it's 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Young.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the slider catches the zone. A little bit high, and it's 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Buxton headed for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Buxton, the runner at third. Young over at first with 1 away. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next pitch misses. And 1-1.
One ball,
could use
one
a ground
strike.
ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that's a base hit into left field. The throw into second, and they stop him at third. So bases loaded with one away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Inside.
That's inside.
1-0. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In for a strike. 2-1 now.
Ball, that's out.
Big in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Raley racing towards the line. That is the inning. And we're back. Top 6 at the plate. Brendan Donovan. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's grounded out a couple of times. And there's a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Foul ball there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit.
Now pitching for the
now on the bump, Cole Sands.
Number 4.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and there's still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering, he's in for a strike. And ball 1. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And down on strikes. That's out. Back in Minnesota. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Off the
Just
plate, ball 1.
missed. That one inside.
Ball
And now
2.
2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Moore. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next for Minnesota, Garrett Hampson. And that one
Inside,
just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
To third. And it gets by him.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So here's Bader now. Runner on the goal. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. And out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Byron Buxton digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Josh Young. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Now here is Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Buxton, the lead runner at second. Young on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
The skipper calls down to the bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
See you later. He sends one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Correa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. And that is out of play. Ground ball to first, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bader sizing it up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
First baseman, Ty France.